Hey there guys, wanted to do a quick review of the Mountain Hardwear Ghostwhisperer hooded jacket. This is an 800 fill power down with the 7 denier fabric, and it has the Q Shield, which means that every down plume or the down was treated with a DWR coating to protect it from some of the weaknesses of down, which is moisture. There is footage at the end of this video that I'll include where I washed the jacket and how you could see the plumes, clumping when wet. And I put it in the dryer with 4 tennis balls, tumble dry low for about 60 minutes. I guess you could do it a little shorter, but I like to do it on low heat, not to damage the fabric and the down as much as I can. I will be adding, down safe detergent to my cleaning supplies, whatever you want to call that, for all my down coats. Now, I wound up purchasing this jacket because I felt that the Cerium LT was just a little bit warm for my daily use here in New York City. This jacket is great down to freezing and up to the mid 40s. You don't overheat with this as much as the Cerium LT. And then when it goes up, we have days where it's 35 in the morning and it's 55 by the afternoon. It's light enough, 8.5 ounces. Was easier for me to psychologically carry in my backpack than an 11-ounce Cerium LT. So I've owned this piece since March of 2017. Did not really get a full use out of this during 2017. Bought it when it was on sale, and we had a couple of cold days before spring had really arrived, and was able to use it towards the end of 2017's winter in March. So I was really upset to see that earlier this winter, without even a full season's use, that the stitching was coming off. As you can see here, this is on the right sleeve, right by the elbow. And then also now, after washing it, I also noticed that there's more stitching coming off right above that. So it could be a quality control issue. I have the former or previous version of this, which is the yellow one I featured in one of my videos, and that jacket does not show any signs of wear, and I've used it, I guess, pretty close to, I guess it's more of a handful of times in comparison to this, but more than 10-20 times for sure. The color is a bit hard to use outside of backcountry use, but yeah, I did use it for at least 2 seasons, but not every day like this jacket. Now, Mountain Hardwear has a limited, or has a lifetime warranty, but they're going to require you to ship it back to the manufacturer. Other thing is, if you attempt to fix this yourself or pay someone to fix it, it voids that warranty. So I found out that Paragon Sports here in New York City mails back to the manufacturer, so I'm actually bringing this to Paragon Sports today, and this is maybe the last chance I get to review this actual jacket, because either they repair it or they send you a new jacket. So I wanted to show you guys the defects before I ship it back to the manufacturer. So REI also does that for their customers. Anyway, don't want to dwell too much on this. As in terms of performance, It's very warm for its weight, and the face fabric, which is super thin, has held up really well. You know, I wear a backpack every day and you do not see any signs of wear on the shoulders. The hood, even though it doesn't have an adjustment, fits pretty well, except on really windy days. So there's also no signs of wear or abrasion where the backpack is. So if it were not for the stitching coming off, I think for the most part the materials used are very durable. I've had no issues with the zipper, and you've got a pretty nice zipper garage up there. And this is a YKK, I believe this is a YKK Vislon zipper, which is better than the zipper on the Cerium LT as far as most reviews are concerned. These do not get stuck or snag as much as the, I think, coil zippers that's what they call them. Just put some comments below if I butchered that. Anyway, I'm just gonna show you guys how the jacket fits so you don't have to go to my last video, and that's about it. Weighs 8.5 ounces. I'm gonna pause and put it in its stuff sack, that way you guys have a reference for packed size and weight. So here is the Ghost Whisperer down hoodie right next to a 1 liter Nalgene, just for size comparison. It does not compact as small as its previous iteration, which was the 850 fill power down that had a smaller pocket. A big advantage is that the larger pocket makes it easier to stuff the jacket in there, and also you just have more space for more things in your pockets. The jacket weighs in at 8.4 ounces, so it's very light. You can still compress this smaller. If you are one of those people that brings compression sacks. But I have no problem with the size of this jacket in terms of its compressed or packed size. Usually I'll actually just roll the jacket and stuff it into its own hood and then throw that thing in my backpack, so I don't even use this stow pocket that much. Anyway, I'll be showing you guys the fit of the jacket, and then I'll be heading to Paragon Sports today and sort of saying goodbye to this jacket. I'm not sure if they're going to be shipping the same jacket back to me or if they're just going to replace it. Hopefully they will be able to repair this jacket. I do like the color, and I'm a big fan of the Ghost Whisperer despite some of the damages that this jacket has incurred. I still have my old version and that thing's still going strong. Just not a big fan of the color, which is yellow. So, alright, moving on to the next part of the video, which is the fit. So I just wanted to show you guys the fit of Mountain Hardwear Ghost Whisperer without having to refer to other videos. I'm 5'8", currently weighing in between 193 and 195 pounds right now. I wear a size large in pretty much all outdoor jackets and, you know, regular clothing. So the fit of the jacket is pretty basic. It's athletic, little bit roomier around the torso than the Arc'teryx Cerium LT or Cerium SL. And for those who haven't seen that video, you could look at the Cerium SL hoodie first impressions review and comparison video. Now, there is no hood adjustment, but the hood fits pretty well. Collar comes up pretty, you know, pretty high right under the chin, but still pretty comfortable. The sleeves are nice and long. Even though I'm a fairly short guy, I have a 72-inch reach, so the arms are long enough, even though I have to put them over my head. The one thing that I do miss with this jacket is the articulation of that sort of a diamond-looking piece that Arc'teryx has for articulation on their pieces, which is not present here. But the jacket is roomy enough and mobile enough. It's a little shiny, a little crinkly. This piece though, I found that the 7 denier fabric on the Ghostwhisperer is noticeably windproof, or more windproof than the Cerium SL hoodie, which is why I would choose this over the Cerium SL hoodie. $350, 8.5 ounces, and a lifetime warranty. Granted, not the most convenient lifetime warranty, which is all about Patagonia. For all of you people out there who want that best warranty, as far as I know, Patagonia has the best warranty there is for outdoor gear. Really cool feature there. Just one hand drawstring action. You can release that draw cord as well, and you can just pull with one hand to seal in the air. The hand pockets are also set above your hips, or right by the hips, technically speaking. But it's very easy just to bring that up and have your hip belt right under the pocket, so you can still access items in your pockets. Anyway, that's about it for this jacket. And I'll let you guys know on an update video later on once I receive either this jacket back repaired, or a new jacket, or maybe a gift card, however they deal with it. That's one thing that I will start reviewing on my channel, is also the return process or warranty of these items. And I lost some video on some shoes, hiking shoes that I returned from Vask, but I'll be doing a lot more shoe and footwear reviews this coming year. So stay tuned for those. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So after a season's used, here's the Mountain Hardwear Ghostwhisperer. Just popped it in the washing machine, and I'm about to dry it. It's interesting how it looks almost like a wind shell in some of the parts where the down's just compressed. But I kind of wish that this was the color of the jacket. It's actually the lining or the backing, just that nice dark blue. Anyway, just taking some footage, and I'll show you guys once the jacket's nice and puffy, using tennis balls to get the down to fluff back up. Just adding some video to the long-term review of the hooded version of the Ghostwhisperer. This is the 800 fill, and the face fabric has been really good, but some of the stitching started to break off on this particular jacket. I'm not sure how many reports they get, you know, in terms of quality control, but I see that this particular piece, some of the stitching was coming off, so I'll be bringing this back to the retailer, which is Paragon Sports, and Mountain Hardwear has a pretty decent policy. At least it shows, you know, you can mail it back to them. They're going to take a look at it, either repair or replace it. Just make sure that you don't have the jacket repaired by yourself or somebody else, because that does void the lifetime limited warranty. So anyway, I'll be doing a little tabletop of this little guy. Very windy, 37 degrees, but with the wind chill feels like 22. I've got a little zip top under this, and it's holding up pretty well. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll be showing updates and letting you guys know as well how that warranty is. I think that should be part of the product reviews from now on. At least on my end, it will be. How easy is it to contact their customer service, and how good they are at you know, basically standing behind their product. Alright, so it's really windy. Gonna have to shut this down for now.